Okay, so big news coming out of Bitcoin Miami yesterday. So Jack Ballers had a talk yesterday in the afternoon. I had a video come out just before it talking about, if it were going to be Apple and Strike actually partnering up, and it wasn't that, but this could be even bigger. In fact, in the long run, it is bigger, and I'm going to tell you why in this video. We're going to jump in. Lark Davis, a very popular content creator, had this to say about Bitcoin Lightning payments now coming to Shopify. He thinks this could be huge, and we're going to jump into this. That's insane. Jack Ballers announces Strike integration with Shopify. So I think most people are familiar with Shopify. If you're not, it is the one-stop shop for many small businesses, many e-commerce businesses as well. Many more Americans will now be able to buy goods and services via the Lightning Network. So get this. I want to focus on these key takeaways, highlight these up a little bit, and we can go through these. Now, it says, Strike CEO Jack Ballers announced a partnership today with Shopify, NCR, and Blackhawk. This is massive. These announcements would allow many more people to use Bitcoin in place of the credit cards that have dominated for decades. Now, Ballers also noted that he had been working with Senator Cynthia Lummis, who's also at Bitcoin Miami, huge Bitcoin and crypto bull, on pro-crypto legislation. Now, with all of that being said, Jack Ballers dropped the big news last year about El Salvador adopting Bitcoin as legal tender. He drops this news this year. This news, I believe, is bigger because this is going to hit right in the heart of where a lot of Americans spend their time and money. And in the end, we're not quite there yet in terms of global crypto adoption. We're not quite there yet in terms of accepting Bitcoin for payment, but this is a huge leap forward, not even a step. This is a leap forward, in my opinion. Now, Strike CEO Jack Ballers made waves today in announcing this. He says in his talk, the Strike CEO announced the integration of Strike with Shopify is live now, immediately. So contrary to rumors that began circulating last month that Strike would partner with Apple, Ballers did not announce a partnership with Apple. Instead, because these rumors actually stem from the Apple hat, we talked about that on the channel. Instead, Ballers began his speech with a brief history of credit cards, starting with the Diners Club card in 1949. He argued that these companies, including Visa, MasterCard, and Discover, have settled payments in essentially the same way since then, relying on a series of intermediaries to settle the funds. Of course, crypto, we don't need the middleman, right? We don't need the intermediaries. Furthermore, Ballers went on to say that merchants do not receive full payment from their customers, but instead have to sacrifice earnings to processing fees. A lot of money going toward processing fees. In reality, payment networks have not innovated in over 50 years, he said. That's insane. So think about where we are as a society too, right? There was a time where when credit cards and debit cards first came out, nobody wanted to use them because cash was king, right? And this was a weird time because, oh my gosh, we're shifting into this digital world and we don't like it, right? We don't like change as humans. This is a similar revolution. It's going to take time, but this is a huge leap in the right direction. And I think this is a really powerful statement. There's not been since 1949 a superior payments network that allows us to innovate, build on financial inclusion, offer cheaper services, and move the world forward. Okay, I agree with this 100%, and it's about time. Now, in 2021, Shopify reported 1.7 billion businesses. Let me say that again. 1.7 billion businesses were using its platform. That is insane. Now, NCR, National Cash Register, is a software company providing services for point-of-sale systems, ATMs, and check processing systems as well. And then Blackhawk Networks Holdings deals primarily in the gift card and prepaid debit card space, which still are very big today. Now, Ballers has been a vocal proponent of Bitcoin. He's been on all the national media outlets, right? And a very big advocate for the crypto industry at large, which I love because, myself, I'm not a Bitcoin maxi per se. I think there's space for other altcoins in the space, right? But I think Bitcoin is still a huge piece of moving this revolution forward. Now, his influence may also soon be felt in DC, as he announced that he had been working with Senator Cynthia Lummis. That was another part of the conversation. I was happy as hell to be in attendance for that. man, it was big too. People were fired up at the event. So that's what we got for you. Jack Mallers announcing a Strike integration with Shopify. I think this is really big. Again, I think this is not just a step forward in the right direction. This is a leap forward in the right direction. Let me know your thoughts about it down below. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you're thinking. I really genuinely want to know, because there was some backlash right on Twitter yesterday. Oh my gosh, it's not the Apple news. Guys and gals, this is bigger than an Apple partnership. And the big players will still come, but this is setting the groundwork for widespread adoption and widespread payments on the Lightning Network. Let me know what you guys think about it down below. I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye.